So welcome back to my channel, and today is Saturday, September the 27th, and if I had stayed married to my second husband, John L. Sullivan, today would have been our 48th wedding anniversary. But that's long gone and long in the past, and I still remember the first day that we met, and I certainly remember the day that we got married. And we were married for almost 20 years altogether. So that's history. But introduce you to my bathroom here in Manhasset, New York. As you can see, it is brand new. It has been fully renovated. There's still a couple of little touches that need to be done. Up there's a little hole that still has to be repaired, and the construction worker is going to come back and do that. But it is beautiful. You can see that I have gorgeous tile here on the wall. Now this antique shelf was in the main room, which is as I've told y'all, it is a studio apartment. So this was in the main room. Actually, it was behind my bed. But Elizabeth told me if I wanted to use it in the bathroom to feel free. So I went ahead and took my shelf paper and cut a few strips. Now I don't think I need shelf paper on the shelf where I'm going to put my towels. So I'm just going to put the shelf paper here. I may decide to put it back there in that little section there, just to kind of get it out of the way. But I don't want to interfere with the bathroom guy whenever he comes to fix that little part there on the ceiling. So I went ahead and cut these. They're 9 by 11. The reason I got this color is because it matches my colors in here. I'll show you my color scheme. And these are the colors that I'm using in my bathroom: the gray, white, and turquoise. I did buy a towel in the turquoise color, but it's in my laundry bag because I don't want to use it until after it's been washed. So let me go ahead and get this shelf paper on here. And I'm going to just start putting some of my stuff on here. It's been very difficult because I've been kind of discombobulated, kind of living out of a suitcase more or less while I was waiting for the little odds and ends to be finished in the apartment. I think Zeus's father died about 7 years ago, so this studio apartment has not been occupied since then. So there was a lot that needed to be done, and a lot of cleaning because it was kind of dusty, but it is beautiful. I mean, there's some paneling on the wall in the studio part where my bed is, and I have my flat screen TV. So it is nice and beautiful, and I have windows in here. I just have to put some bright curtains up, and it's going to be nice and cozy and lovely. The air conditioner works very well. In fact, it's kind of cold in here. I do have a new gas stove, and I do have a new refrigerator. I think I told y'all that already. So I think I'm going to be very happy here. The last 2 weeks that I have stayed here, even though I wasn't able to fully unpack, I've been very comfortable. I like it. I've been exploring Manhasset. It is a very rich town. It is incorporated by mostly young families, and I did see a lot of youngsters playing soccer this morning out on the little football field, and it was just very nice to see these families out and enjoying life and enjoying their weekend with their children. We all love to do those things, didn't we, when we were raising our families? But let's get busy and see if I can get some things organized and unpacked and put on my shelf. So let's see. All my towels are so old, y'all. I mean, why get rid of them? I think, you know, the older that they get, the softer that they get. So, let's see if I can fit this in the shelf. I may have to fold them a different way. So I have that old towel. I have this old pink one. Y'all, I can't look at anything pink without thinking about Deborah Joy. Oh. You know, I feel bad because I hadn't even been able to keep up with her videos lately. With all this moving and everything going on. But once I get everything unpacked and organized, I'll be able to catch up on all of my friends. Life with Aaron, The Life of Nina, Lost on Land Again, Blind Views, all of my YouTube friends. The Old Farmer's Wife. Hi, Barb. I know you watch me and I miss you. By the way, if any of y'all have heard from Phyllis Stokes, if you could please let us know. I am worried about her. I have not heard from her. I've written her. I haven't gotten any response from her. And Phyllis, if you're watching, I want you to know that we are still praying for you and pulling for you. And we know that you're going to get through this. And you're going to be back in the kitchen and cooking up a bunch of Southern dishes for us again. But we want to hear from you. If you could just leave a comment, or maybe have your grandson or someone leave a comment, let us know how you're doing. We all love you, and I want you to know that. So let's see, what else can I put on this shelf? I don't want it to look junky. My beautiful washcloths, I can put them right down here. Now, when I was in Asbury Park, remember I had everything vertical. I had to store everything vertical because there were no shelves or drawers or anything. But I'm just wondering if I can't maybe just, just have it packed so full. Oh, here's my little mirror. It is on a stand. I can just put it right here in the corner. I got to go get my Windex and clean it. It's dirty. Okay, I have extra makeup in here. I don't really want to have that out on the shelf, so let me zip that back up. Here's my little teasing hairbrush. I'm thinking about letting my hair grow out, y'all, because my ears are going to freeze if I keep it this short during the winter. Let's see, what else can I put out there? I think that's all. I have some of these command strips, so I will be hanging this thing back up. Not sure yet where I want to put it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can put my hair dryer up here. I will be using it now since I am letting my hair grow out. And I picked this up at Dollar Tree, and I wasn't careful with it and broke it, but I really don't mind things being imperfect because I'm imperfect and I can relate to anything and that's imperfect. So that's not going to bother me at all. Let me put it up here and let's see if we can get something in there. Let's see, what would y'all put in there? I don't want to put Q-tips in there because then they won't be sanitary. So, let's see. Oh, here's my little magnifying mirror. It's dirty too, but I need that so I can groom my eyebrows. So there we go with that. Oh, I know. I can put some pieces of makeup in there. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is boring for y'all. I'll do something just for the guys next time. Let me some lipstick in here. My little lip liner pencil. And it does not keep my lipstick from running. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. Let's see, that's my mascara. A little eyeliner. That's, oh, I bought this when it was on sale. This is part of the All May. I think it was buy one, get one half price. I'm trying to get some lighter colors for my eyes. I'm getting away from the black because, you know, my hair is blonde now or gray. Look, the little lipstick holder thing isn't even big enough for lipstick, so I'll put it there. There we go. This is fun, you know. It's like being a teenager again, a kid again. These were a gift from my friend Susan over at Beauty in the Know. Aren't they gorgeous? I haven't worn them yet, but I'm going to wear them with my blue top. That's my birthstone too. Turquoise. December 7th is my birthday. And I got my Pure Silk, my shaving cream, and my Pantene shampoo. Let's see, what else can I put over there? My oil of Olay, my deodorant, my Almay. That's my mascara, removes the mascara from my eyes. My oil of Olay, and my deodorant. So let's see, what else do I want to put in that shelf? My baby powder. I love using baby powder. I am addicted to it. I sure appreciate Elizabeth letting me bring this shelf in here. That makes a big difference. Also, I bought this at Burlington. Isn't it adorable? Relax, soak, unwind. It had a little, this had come unglued a little bit, so I just kind of glued it back. So now let's see. Oh, it's got these things on the back, but I can't put a nail in that. So, I don't really want it up that high though. Let me think. Maybe I can put it somewhere else. Is that too high? I've always heard you're supposed to put your pictures at eye level, but I mean, if you're my height, what is eye level compared to somebody that's 6'6"? I want it here, but is that going to be okay? I don't want it way up there, so, let me see. How does this work? All these newfangled things, command strips. It says it holds 4 pounds, so if I put 2 of them up there, that should hold it. I hope the steam from the shower doesn't make it come loose. Okay, let's see, how does it work? You have to glue. No, you don't have to glue anything. Oh, I see. Okay, so you remove the back. Okay, I guess you just stick it on here, right? Stick it on the back. You know, when I was growing up in Lumberton, my brother, he was 12 when I was born, so by the time I got to be, 6 years old, he had already joined the Air Force and was out of the house. But there were 4 of us at one time, and Mama and Daddy just using one bathroom. And I don't ever remember, having to fight for it or run to and bang on the door for somebody to get out so I could use the potty or anything. Back then we just made it work. And I'm sure there's still a lot of people today who still share a one bathroom house, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, okay, so I'm going to put the Velcro thing on here. And then I've got to make sure I get it straight on the wall. Oh, let's see how good I can do. But anyway, so we had gas heat in the house there in Lumberton. But there was no heater in the bathroom, so Mom and Daddy had this electric heater installed. Well, for it to be, I guess it had to be plugged in. I don't really know how it was hooked up to the electricity, but because of the way that it had to be hooked up to the electrical, the heater had to be behind the door. And I was always terrified that somebody was going to take a shower and then leave that heater on. Well, sure enough, I came home from school one day and the fire engine was out in front of the house, and one of us had left the heater on and pushed the door up against it and caught it on fire. But Dort got in there with a bucket of water, and she was able to put it out. But she did call the fire company, and they did come out there. But luckily it just, it burned the door a little bit, and it did leave some soot on the ceiling. But thank the good Lord it didn't burn down our house. So let me see if I can get this up. Let's see if I can get it in the center here at least. So this is 38. So that would be 19 inches would be the center right here. Okay, let me put a little dot. Like I said, I don't expect it to be perfect. Of course, there are some people who think that everything has to be perfect, but I'm not one of those. I used to be when I was younger. Oh, everything had to be perfect. My house had to be immaculate all the time, and my children's clothes had to be washed and ironed, and I would clean their tennis shoes every evening when they would come home from school. They always had nice, clean, polished tennis shoes. So let's see. Okay, so that's the center. Okay, I don't want it too high up. Okay, let's see. Where's the center? Right there. Is that about in the center? Let's put it right here. Now let's press it. Anyway, I didn't tell y'all it was only $3.99 at Burlington. Now, next to the Burlington, there is a Marshall's. But Burlington has much nicer things and less expensive. Let me put my 200-pound weight on it. I'll let y'all know if it comes undone from the steam from the shower. I hope it doesn't. Okay, relax, soaking online. I won't be soaking except under the shower, but it is a nice shower. It's nice. The water is good and hot, and I just get in there and try to get my old muscles stretched out and everything so that I'm not hurting so bad during the day. Okay, so I'm going to try to finish up organizing my bathroom tonight, and I just appreciate y'all coming along with me on this new journey in my life. I'll be 68 years old in December, and you're never too old to try new things and start on a new journey. And if you're having hardships today and you feel depressed and down and out, just have yourself a little glass of wine, or if you don't drink alcohol, then make you a cup of hot chocolate or a cup of hot tea and just pamper yourself and relax. And you can just enjoy being alone. There's nothing wrong with living alone and being happy. So if you need to, just get a good night's sleep. There ain't a thing wrong with sleeping for 16 hours. That's called a beauty treatment. So I want to invite you to come along on this journey with me, and y'all just keep on coming back. Good night, guys.